Alright, gentlemen and ladies, you are welcome to the channel once again. I want to say a very big thank you to our returning subscribers and to our new subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Ah, this is our novice beginners guide 002. So, in case you are here new, you do not check the 001, please. I want to encourage you to go and check that one before you bounce back to this one. All right, to avoid any kind of confusion. In that one we discuss the key. All right, so today we will be discussing the intervals between the notes in the major scale. All right, the major scale is the do re mi fa sol la ti do. Just in case somebody say give me a major scale there, do re mi fa sol la ti do, that is the major scale. All right, and when they say give me a minor scale, the minor scale is la ti do re mi fa so. So major scale is, this is D major scale. What if you say D minor scale? You say this is not what I'll be doing today. Just stay with me in this channel. I will take you gradually. Alright, so let's dive into the intervals. Alright, because you need to begin to have knowledge of this fretboard because it will enhance your play, and you cannot play the guitar without maximizing this wood you are seeing here. All right, so if you are not with your guitar, take it, find it, let's move. All right, so the interval I want to talk here is the sofa notation. You discovered that in the 001 video you just did it on three strings, do re mi fa sol la ti do. All right, so but today we'll do it on one string, then we'll do it on two string, then we'll do it on the three string, and then if possible we'll do it on the four string. In case if you have five, try and experiment it on the five. All right, so let's dive into it. Just use this finger for the sake of this exercise. All right, do re. Now I want you to see something. Do re. I tend to jump one note here. Look at it. See it here. This is an interval between do and re. You understand? So that's to tell you, before you go to re, there must be a gap between the do. That's if you are in the position of do. If you want to find your re, whether on keyboard or one note must be among them. You understand? There is a separation of one note. All right, so you have your do, you have your re separated by this note that is here. All right, so from your re to your mi, there is another note separating them, which is this. So look at the note separating them. This is your re and this is your mi. Now look at the one note that is separating them. You see, so this note that is separating them is the interval between re and mi. Do you understand? Then from mi and fa, there is no interval, there is no note in between them. They are vacancies, they are close neighbors. You don't understand? This fa is the next neighbor to me when going forward, and mi is the next neighbor to fa when going backward from fa. You understand? So from this is your mi. You want to assess your fa, you don't need to give any note, you just move to the next note immediately. You understand? Then from your fa to your so, there is an interval, there is one note in between them, so you have to jump. So look at the one note here, we do not play it. All right, so fa so, then from so to your la, there is another one note separating them. So look at it, this is the interval between them. Then from your la to ti, there is another interval of one note between them. So look at the interval here. You see this one? I do not play it. All right, look at it. So from your ti to do, there is no note between them. So you go. You understand? So C T C do. Do you understand? When going backward now, you say do, from do to ti. When going backward, there is no gap in between them. So you go to your ti. From your ti to your la, you know there is a note between them. So you go to your la. From your la to your so, you know there is an interval between them. You go to your so. From your so to your fa, you know there is an interval. You go to your. From your fa to your mi, you know there is no interval between them. From your mi to your re, you know there is an interval. From your re to your do, you know there is an interval. Do you understand that? So we go do to re, interval. Re to mi, interval. Mi to to fa interval, fa to so interval, so to la interval, la to ti interval, ti to do no interval. Do you get it? All right. So with this knowledge, we'll apply it on the other string now. This is this string. Do they sound the same? Yes. It's because this string is called string what? According to our lesson in 001 when discussing the key. This is string D and this is key D. This is string D, this is key D. As when I say string D, I'm telling you playing it free, that means it means key D. That's why we just name the string after the key. You understand? Alright. So this is key D, this is key D. So when we say okay, do to re, we know there is an interval between them. So look at the note we leave. It's just the same thing you did down there. You understand? Then from your re to your mi, you know there is an interval. Where will the mi be? Look at it. Now you see the interval you leave. So I just want to let you know so that you shouldn't be confused when you see me say do, re, mi, and be like, how did we manage to arrive here? You understand? So you go do, re. So since we know this is our mi now, we can then say do, re, mi. Then now from this mi, we'll continue the arithmetics until we find the octave of the do down here. Alright, so we go mi, do, re, mi, fa, so. Then we know from our so to our la, there is an interval now. So instead of going here, we know that between so and la there is an interval. So we go la. So whether you go this one or you go this one, the equation is still the same. Alright? You know that from your la to your t there is an interval. From your t to your do there is also an interval. No interval there. From t to do, no interval. You get it? So you go do t to la, no interval. I mean t to la there is interval. Let me not confuse you. T to la there is interval. So look at the interval here. So look at the interval. So la to so there is interval. Look at the interval we leave. La, then see the so. Look at the interval here. So to fa there is interval. So to fa yes there is interval. So you go to your fa. So you see the. So you go to your mi from fa to mi. There is no interval. An interval is a note that separates two notes. Are we together? An interval is a note that separates two notes. Alright? Or rather, is a key that separates two keys. Yes. Are we clear? Good. An interval is a note that separates two notes. An interval is a note that is a key that separates two keys, in another word. Alright? Because all these notes are also keys. You understand? When you say do is a key. You understand? So it's a note. It can be mentioned in whatsoever in regard to what you are trying to convey. Alright? So this is our mi, and we go to our re, then we go to our do. We take it again. Do, re, mi, fa to so interval, so to la interval, la to ti interval, ti to do no interval. We go in reverse order. Do to ti no interval, ti to la, ti to la interval, la to so interval, so to fa interval, fa to mi interval, mi to re interval, re to do interval. Did I say fa to mi interval? Fa to mi no interval. Fa mi no interval. Then mi to re interval. You understand? Now let's do it on three strings. We have our do, re, mi, fa, so. That one, under the mi is your la. Eh? Under the mi is your la. Alright, let me tell you how we arrive here. This is which key? String what? G bar. Okay, this is our G. And so this is our G sharp. And this is our what? A. this is our D. That means our D now we are talking about is a do now, is a key we are dealing with. So in the major scale is our do. So we can now say do ti la. So you now see why I say is the la. Alright. Just know this, don't worry. Let's take it. Do re mi fa so la to T interval. T to do no interval. Do, then now you know that between do and re that is interval. If you want to continue going down now, you still have an option. You go do re. You have re and mi that is interval. You have your mi here, mi and fa that is no interval. Fa and so that is interval. So and la there is interval. La and T there is interval. T and do there is no interval. So you have do ti la so fa mi re do ti la so fa. So if you have space, you keep going. Understand? So another you can just come back from it. Do ti la so fa mi re do ti la so. So you can also go do ti la. You understand? So what I want you to pay attention to is, or you this one you sacrifice and pay the price for yourself. All right, it's worth learning. On each note you are in the surface in the major scale, try and know which note is the next to it when going forward, and try to know which note is the next to it when going backward. For instance, I'm on do. If I'm going forward, which note is this? This is my re. Alright. But what if I'm on do and I'm going backward? Which note is next to it? It's T. Alright. So what if I'm on do? What is under it? You try and know what is under and what is above it. Know what is by the right, know what is by the left of it, and know what is beneath it, and know what is above it. Do you understand? So you get your do. Going forward from do is re. Going backward from do going backward is T. Okay, but when I'm on do, which one is under it? Now this is what I want you to do your calculation. Do, re, mi, fa. Okay, so this is my do. Fa is under do. So anytime I want to look for fa, if I know where do is, I don't need to think twice to know where the fa is. You just go there. You understand? And when you are on do, try and know what is above it. Do, ti, la, so. Do, ti, la, so. Above this do is so. So that means this do to above it is. Do you understand? So thank you so much. Practice, 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 practice. I tell you, just stay with me here. I'll try my possible best to respond to the basic things you need, all right, to improve. Uh, Life is about impartation, making impact, all right. So please, if you have somebody who you know that have the passion to learn this instrument but lack somebody to put him through, you can refer them to this channel. At their comfort zone, they will be following. At their leisure, they will be doing it, and then they will within a short period of time you see them improve, and you yourself will be glad and happy that yes, they are doing it well. Why spend a lot of money to go and register your child under another coach that may not even give them or pay them convey the message to them in a language they can be able to understand, while you can just refer them to this place. All right, so thank you so much. Share, comment, like, let me know in the comment section uh, your feedback, please, how interesting this has been to you and how helpful it has been to you. All right, let me know if there is a gap you identify that you want me to work on. I'm open to learn, you know, understand? So feed me back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like this video now I'm doing now is because a subscriber came and said he wants to start from that level. No, I have to go and start it from there. Yeah, I didn't been he did not say anything. Nobody have spoken in that regard. I wouldn't have considered starting from the scratch. Do you understand? So if you have any confusion, anything you want to get more light on it, let me know. If I'm in position, or yes, if I'm in position of it, I would definitely give it back to you. All right, I will reply you as soon as possible, both with word and with clips if it calls for that. Thank you so much. Stay tuned to this channel. I remain your one and only Godwin here in the city of Taraba State, Nigeria. Thank you so much.